want them in?
No.
Wrist first?
No.
The other one first? Okay, I need to flip the direction.
Yeah.
You didn't give me any information, and I'm assuming you're at the podium because you didn't.
Yeah.
There's a handheld on the first shelf under the lectern if you want to use handheld, wireless.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I just figured I would use the lectern because I didn't know we had anything.
Well, it's something we forgot to talk about, and I didn't call you back because I had 500 other things to do yesterday. I'm not going to worry.
Please stand if you wish and join us in singing our opening song, We Are All One, by Chris Hermson, written specifically for our center.
You don't have to stand. I can feel the love all around here beside me, feel it in my heart and my soul deep inside me, resonating deeper and deeper and deeper, lifting me up higher and higher and higher. You and I are one. We are one with everyone. Love is all around. Tap into the sound. Right here in the center for spiritual living, you have found a home that is loving and giving. Lots of happy hugs and the smiles on the faces. We don't have a problem with gender or races. Throw your fears away. Love is here to stay. Friendship by the pound. Love is all around. You should know the man, Dr. Holmes was the founder. His philosophy, there is none that is sounder. Guides in everyone, we are interconnected. Gratitude and fun, don't let fun get neglected. There's no mystery. Thinking is the key. Peace and harmony. making love and forgiving. You might hear some singing and praying and music. Just to be inside here is so therapeutic. You know that it's true. Yes, it's true. I can feel it too. What a place to be. Come on in and see. Friendly people here. Troubles disappear. Know that we are one with everyone. We are one. 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 We
That's just a beautiful song. That's just absolutely beautiful. We are an all-inclusive center of love, where we recognize and celebrate each person as a divine and unique expression of the one spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles to support our core values of love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Welcome home. Thank you to those who are joining us online today. We're happy to see you. I'd like to take a moment to thank Joyce Lindsay for her beautiful floral arrangement. Now I invite you to please join me in reading the opening community statement affirmation. It's in your program on the left side, and it's up on the monitors. I believe in one power, one living spirit, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. I believe that spirit expresses through me and is the unity of all life. I believe that all thought is created, and that how I choose to think creates my personal experience. Is there anyone joining us here for the first time? Ah, nice to see you. Good. Thank you for being with us today. If you don't already have a welcome packet, you can pick one up at the welcome table right outside the sanctuary doors. It includes a gift for you to use in our wonderful bookstore and gift shop, so please visit our service. Announcements for any upcoming events are in your program each week, along with daily affirmations to use, so please take it home. We also send out our daily affirmations and updates regarding service and any upcoming events through a texting service. If you would like to join this service, please text JOIN to 833-683-2356. If you previously opted out and would like to rejoin, see Brandy, and she will help you with that process. It's great to be in the loop and connect with everyone during the week. Current events happening at the center can also be found online on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and also on our HDCSL calendar found on our website. That's a lot of ways you can find out what's going on. Some announcements we would like to highlight and share with you today are: today, after service and some light refreshments, we're having a community sound healing group event from 11:30 to 12:30 right here live in the sanctuary. Come experience for yourself the powerful, amazing benefits of sound therapy meditation. All are welcome to enjoy. The suggested donation is $25. See Brandy if you have any questions. You sure don't want to miss this one. Drum Circle with Janet Ambe is canceled for the month of July. Let us hold love in our excited to announce our Power of 8 group meeting happening Thursday evenings in July. We've just had one and it's absolutely wonderful. Y'all need to try to hook up to that. It's facilitated by Practitioner Lori Smith. It is an exciting opportunity to see the power of intention in action. This healing opportunity is for all. Come join us on Zoom at 6 p.m. for 1 hour or less. There's a sign-up sheet at the concierge desk, and the Zoom link will be emailed to you. See Lori if you have any questions. Family Fun Night with Steve Colucci and the Fun Crew is happening Saturday, July 16th from 6 to 9. Bring a snack to share if you like. Any games to play are welcome to. Our DJ host Steve will have everything set up for karaoke. Even if you don't sing, come support your friends. All are welcome to bring a friend. Work Day with Frank and the crew happens every first and third Saturday of the month. They are meeting Saturday, July 16th at 8 a.m. See Frank if you have any questions. Thank you all for your service to maintain our beautiful center for us all to enjoy. You're much appreciated. This month we have our board meeting set for Sunday, July 17th after service, and our annual budget meeting is scheduled for Sunday, July 24th after service. We're asking for assistance with 2 of our committees. If you are interested in joining the fundraising committee and or the Healthy Spirit Festival committee, please sign up at the concierge table and let Brandy or Liz know if you have any questions. Whew, that's a lot. Every Sunday, we share the vision for our new ministry. We ask you to hold this vision with us throughout the week. Printed copies are available at the concierge table for you to take home as well. Join me in reading this if you choose. Our purpose is unity. Our vision is to be a dynamic teaching center where we learn to experience the Spirit within us and to express our fullest potential in life. Our new minister is comfortable with shared leadership, accessible to our community, has humor, tact, and is kind. Our new minister is intelligent, a fine teacher of science of mind, an inspired speaker, and feeds us spiritually. Our new minister lives the science of mind with integrity, has a consciousness of abundance, is authentic and unbiased. Our new minister is enthusiastic while being emotionally mature, committed to our community, and is wise in all their affairs. Now, I would like to invite Practitioner Emeritus Judy St. Clair, the Secretary of the Board of Trustees and Practitioner Lori Smith, and our Membership Chair Joanne Phelps. Is she here today?
Yes.
To come up for our ceremony to welcome new members.
I would like to first ask, before I start, these people to please come forward. Annie Anderson, Allison Ellison, Marie Downing, Thomas are already here, Hector Lopez, Tamara Pishman, Diane Salter, Pat Salter, and Chris Ernston, who is over here, but he'll be staying there. In becoming a member of HDCSL Center of Spiritual Living, there is not the center and its members. There is the center as its members. The body of the spiritual community is composed of individuals who are its hands, its feet, its head, and its heart, especially the heart. You are choosing to be an integral part of this center. We are a ministry of healing. Our purpose is revealed in the inherent divinity, the wholeness of spirit within. In short, science of mind is a teaching by which life is raised to the joy level and established here. Now Lori Smith, Secretary of the Board of Trustees, has words of wisdom.
You are unifying with each other and with the members of this center and of all member centers of spiritual living throughout the world in a warm, loving, divine fellowship of spirit. As you enter into this community activity in thought, word, purpose, plan, and action, you are an important in a unique way to each other and to all humanity. Through your practice of the teachings of our philosophy, you make a difference to your life and the life of your community. As you realize your unity with spirit, you increasingly become an influence of good in the lives of all who you contact. The one obligation placed upon you is the obligation you place on yourself to fully embrace membership, the center, and everything that membership implies to you. Welcome.
Thank you. I invite you all and members of High Desert Center of Spiritual Living to join in reading the Member Declaration of Support. I believe in one universal manner, manifested through all nature and incarnate in me. I believe that the universal spirit is personal, revealing itself through everyone who recognizes its presence. I believe that my faith operates upon a law of mind which automatically manifests in my experience according to that faith. I believe in the unity of all life, immortality of the individual soul, forever expanding. I believe the eternal goodness of the eternal loving kindness and the givingness of life to all. I believe in these principles. I associate myself with the High Desert Center of Spiritual Living as an active, loyal, social member. I want to mention that the board approved Marie and Thomas Downey several months ago, but we did not have an opportunity to bring them in. So they are participating now. We welcome these new members with a gift and their membership card. Ann Anderson, Allison, Marie Downey, Thomas Downey, Tamara Pushman, Diane Salter, Pat Salter. Hector is not with us today, and our Chris Ernston. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, I'm going to try and turn this way. Whoa. I'm fine. Stand it up, I am. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees and other members of the Center, I lovingly receive each one of you into membership of the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living. And we have a special poem from Chris.
And you
Let's welcome our practitioner of the day, Marina.
I'm here, I'm ready. Good morning, everybody. Please join me as we read Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises together. They're in the air and they're on the front page of your program. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great causes life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. For our contemplation time today, let's turn within as Chris shares In the Silence by Jack Flower.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find God. I find myself.
I love that song. Thank you. I love the way you play it. I'm Marina. Murray Downing will now join me. It's in one letter. I've got an N, you don't. Marie Downing will now join me and light the flames of faith. And we perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principle. We light the 10th candle, excuse me, for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as Marie lights the healing candle, silently please put into the light names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like. Let's go upstairs. That's what we used to say in prac class. Let's go upstairs. There is one life, one intelligent and responsive presence in this life. And this is my life. And this life is God. This force is the foundation and the frosting on everything. Everywhere I look, all I breathe is God, and all I see is good. With a bit of glee, I have to say, and a heap of gratitude, I stand firm in the knowledge that I am one with Spirit. I really, that's my peace for me, is I am one with everything. I'm one with you. God is the life force I inhale. God is the life force I exhale. Unity breathes through me with every cycle of breath. Knowing this, I am comforted and inspired. What I know for myself, I claim for everybody listening. Today is a new day. Patterns that no longer fit are tossed out. They erode in the presence of what is for my highest need and good. While I may not understand change, my faith in the goodness of God, my creative and evolving life, that I do trust. That I do trust. Planet-wide change begins in my mind and heart. I practice kindfulness. I take great care of my body, this temple of peace. I am a love warrior. I'm grateful for this life, for this community, my friends, the wildlife at my home, and the simple beauty of a breath. I release my word into the ever-open, responsive presence that does nothing but respond and respond and respond to my intentions and support my actions. God is good, life is swell. Please join me in singing. And so it is. Thank you, and I'm supposed to leave.
We have some special music. We'd like to invite the choir for a moment. This is from Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. Side by side on my piano.
pleasure to introduce and welcome up our first House Speaker today, Steve Colucci.
Thank you, Thomas. Good to be here. So, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
If you are not freezing to death or starving to death or have not had bombs dropped on your house this week, let me hear you say, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Absolutely. All right. So first off, Brandy said I had to tell you how I got here. So back in the early 90s, I think it was like 1992, there was a very dynamic book discussion group. And it was right here in our fellowship hall. And I started going to that, and I really loved it. And you guys haven't been able to get rid of me since. So, what? I didn't hear that. So, the views today that I'm going to express may or may not express the views of CSL, just a little disclaimer there. And it may or may not work for you. Some of it might work for you, some not, or maybe a variation will work for you. What I'm going to talk about has been something that I've distilled from literally 30 years of different religions, different belief systems, and relies heavily on A Course in Miracles as well. So, duality. Duality is all around us. It's something we really can't avoid. We've got hot and cold. We've got light and dark. We've got the past and present. And we also have the big one, right? Good and evil. So, whether or not all these things are real, whether duality actually exists or not, it's how we're conditioned. And in Course in Miracles teaches us that there is spirit mind and ego mind. Everything you feel, every emotion you have comes from one of two places: love or fear. Spirit mind, of course, is love. Ego mind is fear. Exactly. So what is spirit mind? Love, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, tolerance, gratitude, patience, all these things, right? Ego mind, fear, judgment, criticism, self-doubt, resentment. Okay? So, after 30 years, I was thinking about this and this is simple. This whole thing, life, is actually pretty simple. Why is it simple? Because all we have to do is stay in spirit mind. That's it. So which one is the easy one? Spirit mind or ego mind? Well, it's ego mind, obviously, right? Do you have to work at ego mind? No. Right?